Subject is doom and gloom from Mike.
Yeah, sorry.
Hey, this information makes it virtually impossible for anyone to purchase a home now. What the hell? Let's go with what the hell for that one.
Yeah, so in terms of purchasing a home, there's two schools of thought here. One is, this is a very difficult time. I think Anthony touched on the fact that we are definitely going to have a real estate crash this year. I mean, for some reason, nobody's talking about it, but there's going to be a real estate crash this year, for sure. You're going to be looking at January numbers somewhere in the double digits, something like 17% below last year. And you're going to look at, and that's the media is going to be jumping all over that. And then you're going to be looking at February somewhere in the 20s% below last year. And so those are the two worst months in history. We're going to have the worst average price year in the history of the Toronto Real Estate Board.
Average price decline? Like what do you think?
Yeah, it's a crash. So I consider a crash only when we drop below the previous year. We can't crash our way up. Like last year, everybody's talking about last year, it's a crash. And I was the one saying, well, unfortunately, the way we read the statistics since the beginning of time, we are not crashing. Well, as a matter of fact, we ended up the year with 8.6% over last year. So that's not a crash.
So this kind of
but this year will be a crash.
So for last year, a lot of people were talking about like the peak to trial of the year. So peak to trial last year was I think around 30%, like from the highest to the lowest.
Okay.
Right? But from January to February, January to December, for basically year over year, it was actually up 8%, right? So if you're gonna look at it arbitrarily at a certain point to a certain point, then you can say there was a 30% crash last year if you go from numbers that we don't generally use. But when you look at it year over year, it was still, again, as you're saying, like the best year ever, I think, for last year.
Last year was the highest average price in the history of the GTA. Thank you for watching our video. We hope you enjoyed it. And please let us know your thoughts in the comments, as well as any questions you may have. We're live most Saturdays at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so make sure to tune in. If you're interested in learning more about real estate, click the link in the description to sign up, and we'll send you a series of educational videos all about real estate. Thank you again for watching, and remember to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and click the bell icon so you can stay up to date on all our future uploads.